Hey there, it's Jeff Cutter. I'm going to welcome you to another Degrassi Unpopular Opinion slash Hot Takes. And basically, this is a hot take on a very big moment. Now, as everyone knows, I've done a lot of Rick Murray things for Degrassiisms and Unpopular Opinion slash Hot Takes. But basically, this is about the most underwhelming moment of Time Stands Still Part 2, one of the most overlooked features. Now, let me explain. Now, Time Stands Still Part 1 is when Rick, goes off the deep end, mostly because Spinner and Jay basically trick him into thinking everything was cool when everything wasn't, and basically the bucket on his head and all that. And as we all know, Rick was talked to by Emma. Emma gets kissed by Rick, and basically Rick thought that Emma loved him, but Emma was just, pitying him. So basically, he goes back to his parents' place, finds his dad's gun, and doesn't know what to do with it. And then he comes back, paint and all, back to the school. And basically, Toby tells him that Raj will get to the bottom of this. Of course, Rick wouldn't believe Toby because obviously Raj left Rick kind of dry. So basically, he goes back. His first person he sees is Paige. And he wants to go after Paige. But of course, Paige talks to Rick and says that we're not the best of friends, but I know that what happened to you was wrong and it should never have happened. And Rick realizes it and finally apologizes to Paige and all that. But the main thing you got to know is the fact that Paige may have saved people's lives in a sense. A Reddit poster by the name of Lieslow's Robin posted something on the Degrassi Reddit that said Paige may have saved many lives during the school shooting. And basically, what she describes it is in the picture, you see that Rick brought the guy into the cafeteria. And until Paige comes up and tells them she thought the paint's feathers were childish, he was clearly planning on opening fire in the entirely full cafeteria. After her olive branch, he puts the gun back in his locker and breathes a sigh of relief like, what was I thinking? It's not until he hears Jay and Spinner in the bathroom that he decides to seek out Jimmy to shoot him. I'm just saying, Paige probably saved a few lives that day, unwittingly, because she is an absolute queen. The most impressive is that ever since Rick arrived back to school, you could tell that Paige was scared of him. So this was brave of her. So basically, people put opinions. Someone said, I don't think he was there for the cafeteria. He was there for Paige specifically. And when she's talking to him, there's a shot his grip tightens on the gun in his bag. But Paige said what she said, talked him down. And Robin said, I agree, but with a whole cafeteria of kids, he probably might have shot more people. All that. Somebody even said that it was amazing that Paige, that might have been a character building moment for her. Somebody said, Paris said, I always wondered why Rick never went after Spinner and Jay in the bathroom. They were his main antagonists outside the prank, and he was just as angry with them. I honestly think Jay getting shot by Rick and redeeming himself afterwards would have been a better arc for his character over Jimmy. Or what about Spinner? And someone said, well, he didn't stash the gun in his locker. Well, he stashed the gun in his locker while he was in the bathroom and all that. And then Jay and Spinner basically riled him up again. Yeah. So, yeah. Rick was looking for particular people and all that. Yeah, a lot of people said that basically with this whole Paige situation is that, the situation. And Paige, didn't know that Rick had a gun. Rick was about to slowly raise his gun up from his bag at Paige. But once Paige started talking some sense, he put it down. Nobody saw the gun. It was never seen by anybody. We knew the gun was in the bag, but we didn't know it was actually ready to be raised. So the fact of the matter is, well, for me, it's like Paige seems to always be this queen bee person who basically had it in for people who didn't like her style and all that. People hated Paige because she seemed to be pushy and a diva in a sense. I mean, the fact of the matter that Hazel and Terry are her minions, if you want to call it that. Basically, not giving. It's like she treats Hazel and Terry not too well, like in season 2. Especially Ashley would say that too, because Ashley is angry that basically Paige would force Hazel and Terry to choose her, Paige, over Ashley. That's when Ashley turned goth and basically figured that nobody gave a shit about her. And all that. It is Paige's fault, in a sense, when Ashley went off deep end in season 2. And then you got yourself the fact that Emma probably didn't like Paige at all because she was upset that Paige started Spirit Squad in season 1 about cheerleading and all that. But the fact is that Paige, some people actually said that they were happy Paige got a comeuppance when she got raped. For how bad Paige was in the first few seasons, being a diva and all that, she didn't deserve anything. And the worst part is, Dean got off scot-free because of lack of evidence. Like, frig. This could have happened. And a lot of people would say, wait a minute, this was 2003, so basically things have been different since. Not completely. No, I'll be honest with you on that. Paige deserved some retribution. And she kind of did when she crashed Spinner's car into Dean's car and basically went after him. But the fact of the matter is that Paige is a strong, independent woman and all that. And basically, she has her ups and her downs and all that. And I think Emma didn't like Paige because Paige, like Emma got into Paige's clique to try to make friends because Manny and Liberty left her because of what she was doing about the Chris situation with Liberty. Now, of course, as I keep saying, I'm not defending Emma. I'm just stating that fact. So basically, they basically tell Emma that we need your help as the cause girl to probably just go after Rick and all that. And Emma agrees. And basically, Emma feels great. She's in Paige's clique. She's sticking it to Manny and Liberty, as it seemed. And then all of a sudden, Emma stops Paige's clique from beating up Rick, like in reality. And basically, Emma gets shafted, and she doesn't have a lot of people around her. All that. Well, Paige can be kind of a dick sometimes, but she has her great moments. And I mean, her relationship with Alex, it was kind of weird. And I mean, it just came out of the blue. I mean, there were no signs that Paige actually had an attraction to girls and all that before Alex. So she could be bi, and that's fair enough. The fact of the matter, boys and girls, is that Paige was a hero, an unwitting hero. And people will be saying, did Paige know Rick had a gun? Well, obviously, with the fact that Rick shot Jimmy and nearly went after Emma and all that, she would know that. But, of course, then she would have the questions in her head, did Rick have the gun on his person? And was I a target? Yeah, Paige probably would have realized she was a target because, I mean, if Rick shot somebody, she would have been like, wait a minute, what if he wanted to go after me? But why didn't he? So yeah, it'll be in the back of her mind and all that. It might have changed her personality and all that. Unfortunately, though, she decided to have a relationship with Mr. Olander. I mean, why? It just doesn't make sense. I know Spinner was being a dick about things and all that. But Paige should have just basically told Spinner that I'm not paying for your car if you're going to turn around and be with me. The car wash thing, and Paige had to pay off Spinner's car. Spinner took advantage of her and all that. Paige just had a bad season 4. Her rapist got off scot-free. She did get a little bit of revenge on him. Rick came back to the school and caused havoc. Spinner openly cheated on her with Manny, and basically, she was with Mr. Olander. I guess her mental state was such that, she wanted to be with somebody. And people probably might think that with Olander and all that, that probably turned Paige to females. But no, I think it was something else. But it just wasn't. The writers just didn't tip their hands, and they should have. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Thanks for watching.